In this video, we are going to discuss the balancing of several masses rotating in different planes. Let us consider the problem statement. A shaft carries four masses A, B, C, D of magnitude 200 kg, 300 kg, 400 kg and 200 kg respectively, and the revolving at radii 80 mm, 70 mm, 60 mm and 80 mm in planes measured from capital A at 300 mm, 400 mm and 700 mm. The angles between the cranks measured anticlockwise are A to B 45 degree, B to C 70 degree and C to D 120 degree. The balancing masses are to be placed in planes X and Y. The distance between the planes A and X is 100 mm. Between the X and Y is 400 mm and between Y and D is 200 mm. If the balancing masses revolve at a radius of 100 mm, find their magnitudes and the angular positions. So here the magnitude of masses, that is MA, it is 200 kg, MB it is 300 kg, MC it is 400 kg and MD it is 200 kg. The respective radius, that is RA it is 80 mm, RB it is 70 mm, RC it is 60 mm and the RD it is 80 mm. So we have converted all the radius, it is in terms of meters here. Then the balancing masses, these are placed in the two planes, that is X and Y, and it is at the radius, the Rx and Ry, it is equal to 100 millimeters. So it means 0.1 meter. Now let us consider this Mx, it is the balancing mass placed in plane X, whereas My, it is the balancing mass placed in plane Y. Now considering this, first we have to complete the diagram showing the positions of planes. So here we have drawn a simple sketch with respect to the position of all the planes. So here it is the plane for the mass A, here it is the plane for mass B, here it is the plane for mass D. Okay. So here they have given the positions of these particular masses. So here it is the So here, if I consider the position of plane from A, the plane for B, it is at 300 millimeters. It is at 300 millimeters. So it is 300 millimeters. Whereas the position of C from A, it is at 400 millimeters. And the position of plane D, it is at 700 millimeter. So like this way we can locate the plane for A, B, C and D. It is at 300, 400 and 700 millimeters from A. Whereas the position of this X and Y are given, the distance between this plane for A and X, it is 100 millimeter. So at 100 millimeters distance we have drawn the plane for X. Then for Y they are given the distance between X and Y. So here it is from X and Y. So it is 400 millimeter. So this is 400 millimeter. And the distance between Y and D. So here it is Y and D. it is 200 millimeter. So 100, 400 and 200. So this is the position of all the planes. The linear distance between there, it is given as per the problem statement. Once we have shown the position of planes, the next part it is there, we have to tabulate this particular data in this manner. So the first column it is for the plane, the second column it is for the mass, it is in terms of kg, the third column it is for the radius, it is in terms of meters, the fourth one is for the centrifugal force divided by omega square, as the omega it is the constant entity, so therefore it is the product of this mass into the radius, kg meter. The next column it is the distance from the reference plane, and the next column it is the couple divided by omega square. So it simply means the product of mass into the radius into the length is in terms of kg per meter square. So in this manner, all these particular columns we have to find it out for all these particular planes, that is for the plane A, X, B, C, Y and D. For each of the plane we have to consider the masses as well as the radius where it has placed these particular masses. Now let us consider this X plane as a reference plane. So therefore this X we are considering as a reference plane. So if I consider this X as a reference plane, on right hand side the entities it will be in a plus sign, whereas if I consider the entities on the left hand direction, so it will be in a negative sign. Okay, so if I measure the distance from the right hand side towards this X plane, so it will be positive, and if I measure the distance in left hand side from this reference plane, so it will be in a minus sign. Okay, so now let us consider this tabular form. So let us consider for the plane A. So in the plane A, the mass is 200 kg. Okay. The radius R, it is 0.08 meters. So then this product of these two, so it will be 16. Then the distance from the reference plane, so here it is the reference plane X and it is at 100 millimeters distance in left hand side. So therefore this distance it is with the negative sign, that is 0.1 meter. So now if I consider the product of these two entities, that is M into R into L, so product of these two, 16 into minus 0.1, so it will be minus 1.6. Okay. So like this way we have to complete all these particular data for the X, B, C, Y and D. Now here for X, so this X it is the reference plane we have considered. For the X plane, the mass it is in terms of mx, that we have to find it out. The radius for this it is 0.1, so this product we will get it is in terms of 0.1 mx. So as it is a reference plane, so the distance from reference plane, so this entity it will be 0. and here the product of these two, so again it will be 0. For B, the mass it is 300, radius it is 0.07, and this entity, the product of these two, it will be 21. The distance from reference plane, the distance from the reference plane, if I consider, so from A to B it is 300, and this A to X it is 100. So therefore 300 minus 100, so it will be 200. It is on the right hand side. So therefore the distance it is 200. It means 0.2 meters. Then product of these two, m into r into l, so it will be 4.2. For C, it is 400, radius it is 0.06. The product of these two, it will be 24. Now the distance from the reference plane, so from A to C it is the distance 400, A to X it is 100, so 400 minus 100, so it means 300. It is towards the right hand side from the reference plane, so therefore 300, it means 0.3 meters. So product of these two will get 7.2. For the y plane, again the mass is to be found out, so therefore my, the radius it is 0.1. The product of these two will get 0.1 my, and the distance you will get, it is 0.4 from the reference plane, 0.4 from the reference plane. Therefore this entity I will get 0.04 my, and therefore in the last plane, that is capital D, the mass it is 200 kg, the radius it is 0.08. This product will get as 16, and the distance for this plane, so this is A to D as 700, A to X as 100, so 700 minus 100, that means 600 towards right side, so 600 millimeters, so therefore 0.6 meter. So this product will get 9.6. So all the data we have tabulated in this particular form. So here we can find out, so the one column we have derived, it is in terms of the centrifugal force, and the one column it is in terms of the couple, that is in terms of the couple. So here whenever I have to consider the balancing of this particular masses in the several planes, so here I have to consider the forces in the reference plane must be balanced. Okay, so here it is the forces, so it should be balanced, so that means the resultant must be 0. And again for the next case, the couples about the reference plane must be balanced, that means the resultant for the couple, it is also 0. Now we have to calculate this magnitude of mass x and mass y by the graphical method. So for that, first thing we have to consider the angular position of the masses. So let us consider the angular positions of the masses. So here we have drawn the angular position of all the masses. The four masses 200 kg, 300 kg, 400 kg and 200 kg, A, B, C, D. The radius for the mass A, it is 80, radius for mass B, it is 70, the radius for mass C, it is 60, the radius for mass D, it is 80. Okay. The angular position the angle from A to B, it is 45 degree, from B to C it is 70 degree, and from C to D it is 120 degree. It is 120 degree. Okay. So once we have completed this angular position of the masses, we are having the vector entity for the force as well as couple. It is in terms of the magnitude as well as the direction. So the direction, we are taking it by the reference of the angular position, and the magnitude of these particular forces or the couple, we are consider it from the table. So let us consider the couple polygon or the vector diagram for the couple. So for this we have considered the scale. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 kg meter square. So here for the plane AX, we have to consider this couple divided by omega square, and the magnitude it is minus 1.6. Okay, and the direction we can get it, this is the horizontal position for this particular mass capital A. So therefore we can consider the origin point or the starting point as O dash, and as it is negative, we will consider from O dash towards left hand side the magnitude as 1.6. So here it is the point A or A dash. Okay, so this is the first vector we have completed for this plane A. Okay, now from this we can move towards this plane B, and the magnitude it is 4.2, and the direction it is from this angular position of masses, so it is at 45 degree. So this is the angular position. So we can take the reference of this particular diagram, or we can take the reference directly in terms of the angles. So here it is at 45 degree. So either I can take the reference directly by means of the drafter, or I can take the angles. So here it is, the magnitude it is 4.2. So the end point it is B dash, and this vector it represents the magnitude as 4.2 kg meter square. Now from B we can move towards the next plane. For the next plane, the C plane, the magnitude it is 7.2, and for this particular C plane from B to C, the angle it is 70 degree. Okay, so we can take the reference directly by means of drafter for this line, or either I can take the inclination. So here it is. For the mass C, the vector it is of 7.2 magnitude. After this, we can move towards the plane D, and the magnitude it is 9.6. So here it is, the magnitude 9.6, and we have got this particular point D dash. Now if I join this O dash to D dash, so that will be the balance couple. So here it is. If I join this O dash to D dash is the first end to the last end, so it is the balance couple. It is the balance couple. So here in the last column we can see the balance couple. It is for the magnitude of 0.04 m into y. This is the entity. So therefore, so this is with the magnitude of 0.04 m y. Okay. So therefore, by measurement, we can calculate the magnitude of this balance couple. So that means vector O dash D dash. Okay, so vector O dash D dash, it is equal to the magnitude as 0.04 times m into y. So if you measure from this, so we'll get this entity as 7.3 kg meter square. So now if we solve this, by this we'll get the mass of my, or the mass at the plane y, so it is equal to 182.5 kg. 182.5 kg. Okay, so this mass, it should be placed with radius 100 millimeter. For the angular position, we can transfer this position of vector in this particular diagram. So by this we can measure the angle. So we'll transfer this by means of the drafter at this location. The position of this mass 182.5 kg in y plane, and the angular position, if you measure from this mass m in clockwise direction, so that is in terms of theta y, and if you measure this angle, so we will get it theta y is equal to 12 degree. Okay, so in the clockwise direction from mass A. Now let us consider this force polygon. So here all the entities we know except this mass at x. So therefore the mass of y, the mass at y, we have already found out. So here it is only one unknown entity. So the closing side, so that will be the balanced force at that particular end, so that we can find out. So for that we have chosen the scale as 1 centimeter is equal to 10 kg meter. 10 kg meter. Let us start. So here for the A plane, the magnitude it is 16 kg meter. So therefore the angular position it is from this particular diagram we can consider. So therefore anywhere you can take the starting point as O, and from this O 16 millimeter. So as per the scale we can locate the position of A. So this is the vector for 16 kg meter for the first mass. The second one for B, the magnitude it is 21 kg meter. 21 kg meter. So this is the vector with magnitude 21 kg for the mass B with angular position at 45 degree. This one. Now for C, the magnitude it is 24 kg meter. 70 degree from B. So here it is the magnitude 24 kg meter for the mass C with angular position at 70 degree. Then consider the mass at plane D. So therefore the magnitude it is 16 kg meter. 16 kg meter, and the angular position it is as shown here 120 degree from the mass C. So here we have located the 16 kg meter mass at D. Now in the Y plane the magnitude it is 0.1 into m into y. Okay, so either I can find it out this particular magnitude and this magnitude and the position it is 12 degree. With this we can draw, or either directly I can take the reference of this particular position, and with this directly by means of the roller scale or the drafter from this point D I can draw the vector. So this is the vector showing the magnitude as 0.1 m into y. So this is directly we have taken a line parallel to this vector O dash D dash here. Now if I join this E to A, if I join this by means of E to A, so this will be our balance force, the magnitude of balanced force, balanced force. So this balanced force it is equal to this magnitude 0.1 m into x. So 0.1 m into x. Okay, 1.1 into x, mx. So therefore by measurement we can find out the mass mx. So therefore 0.1 mx is equal to vector OE bar into scale. So what will be the distance? We will measure it from here, and the scale we have taken, that is 10 kg meter. So if you multiply it, you will get it, this entity 0.1 mx, 0.1 mx is equal to 35.5 kg meter. If you simplify from this, you will get the mass at x plane as 355 kg. 355 kg. Okay. Then this is the magnitude of mass and the angular position. So directly we can transfer this particular vector in this particular diagram, or either I can measure from the reference in the clockwise direction, the horizontal position. So here we can transfer it in the diagram, and then we can measure, or directly also we can measure from here. So this is the position of mass my, and if I measure the angular position in clockwise direction from the mass, so this is the position of mx, and if I measure the angle from this mass A in clockwise direction, so this angle it is theta x. So if you measure this theta x, so theta x it will be 145 degree. Okay, so here it is. We have found out the magnitude of balancing mass. The balancing mass at x plane, it is 355 kilogram, and the angular position it is 145 degree from the mass at A, whereas in the y plane the mass it is 182.5 kg and the angular position it is 12 degrees in clockwise direction from this mass A.